a doll baby. Like it made my skin look smooth. I felt like I looked the way I really didn't look. So now when I log on here onto YouTube, I'm like, shit. Like my hair, my skin, my everything is definitely showing age. So I'm like, let me fix that up. Damn. Oh my god. That filter had me look so much better. I wish YouTube had filters. I wish YouTube would bless us with filters. And I'm trying to see if they have the filters here. Okay, they do kind of have a little filter thing. Okay, I turned it on. All right, it looks okay. Doesn't look sketch. Hi, everybody. It's cold up in here. I'm surprised my phone's only on 47% after I've been charging it all this damn time. That lets you know that this is charging at a snail's pace. Very, very slow. Not very fast at all. Hi, whoever's in here. What's up? How are you? What's going on with you today? What up, Noodlehead? What up, Mr. Potato? Smiley Potato, Potato Smile. I like that better. We're going to call you the Potato Smile. You're from the land of smiley potatoes and mushrooms and also four-leaf clovers. Heavy on the four-leaf clovers. Yeah, heavy on the four-leaf clover. You said you found one recently and you robbed a leprechaun, right? That's all Ireland is known for. Potatoes, haggis, leprechaun, four-leaf clovers, and Guinness. It's okay. They sent me to a store today that's really it has barely any foot traffic. But I also believe it doesn't have much foot traffic today because the inaugurations today for President Trump. So I'm wondering if that's what's going on. But it's been okay. It's been very dead. So I was like, I've been sitting here probably for the last 4 hours with nothing going on. And then what ended up happening today was the one lady, she didn't have the key in the door. So I just had to wait for her to arrive here and put the key in the door. So I was like, I wasn't an hour late, but I was an hour late coming into the store. Jassim M. Hi, dear. Hi, Jassim. I come from the Emerald Isle, the land of leprechaun and yup, leprechaun and rainbows. Yup, that's Ireland. Them rainbow leprechauns. Oh, that didn't sound right. No, not rainbow leprechauns, but leprechauns and rainbows. Jasmine M, I'm doing good. How are you? I'm pretty sure your day's good. Where are you from in the world? Yeah, I had to check myself. I'm like, oh, that didn't sound right because it sounds like the leprechauns have a certain kind of interest. If you catch what I'm trying to say, read in between the lines. So do Brazil. So Vinicius Rez. Hello, Vinicius. What's going on? How are you? It's a very slow day here. I am hoping to maybe later tonight make a little dinner. But I feel like a lot of people are on edge today. And I noticed something, guys. I went to a dollar store today just to pick some stuff up. And it seems like, I guess people today are making assumptions that certain people voted a certain way and they don't want to be really bothered with the people that they feel like voted a certain way. And there's a lot of tension today in the United States, I'll tell you that. Maybe other people may not notice it, but I do. Hey, Vinicius. Hi, what's going on? 60 people in GoGo or Elise. No, I think Gogo's busy with something she has going on at home, and Elise, I don't know what she's doing. I don't know. Is this usually before I got this job? This was the normal time I would start live streaming, and she would be here. I guess maybe she found it like something to do. But I've been thinking about leaving this job. Like I really want to pay off my car. I really want to pay off my car, so I'm trying to stick it out as much as I can. So I got to pay at least $6,000. And even with the YouTube money that I make, it's still okay. It's like gas money for the month, I guess you could say. What's this? FTE treasure chest. What's up, FTE? Spartius. The tariffs are going to hurt many. Well, I don't want to talk too much about that, man, but I'm pretty sure that will cause some trouble for the country. It's a very tough one on everywhere. Yeah, because usually, I mean, we say this and it sounds kind of like we're full of ourselves, but a lot of the things that happen in this country does affect other countries in the world, especially here. Spartacus, where are you from? No, Sparticius, where are you from? Mr. Finster, are you still, how was your trip in, I think you said you went to Spain. How was your trip in Spain? Oh yeah, Canada, y'all are neighbors. I heard that Justin Trudeau stepped down. How do you feel about that? I don't know if he's someone you want to talk about or not. Oh, you're in Spain now. How long are you going to be there for? Because I thought it was only like maybe 3 weeks you were going to be in Spain. So this is going to be like a month thing. You're going to be there for like a month. Yeah, you're happy about him stepping down. Why did no one like Justin Trudeau? Oh, another 2 weeks. So how long have you been there so far, like today? One problem solved. I will say that according to many Canadians, like Justin Trudeau did a really bad job with the immigration thing, because it seems like a lot of people are not happy about that. Too long. How long is too long? Were you there about a month? I just did a TikTok live too, and I forgot that I didn't build up my platform over there with my live stream. So I'm gonna have to live stream over there too. I'm just gonna be live streaming like every day for like a half hour to build that. I think that's all that's really needed. Like a week and a half. Okay, so almost 2 weeks. So technically you will be there for about a month. 9 years of hell. I thought, how long is someone allowed to be prime minister over there? 9 years? That's a long time. I mean, if he was doing work that bad, I'm not surprised that those 9 years were hell. If he was doing as bad as what the news reports, which the news lies, that's why I'm asking the people. Yeah, that wasn't good. Trudeau was PM for not 9 years. Yeah, but how long can someone be prime minister? Does it have to be like, they don't have like a time, like only like in America, someone can only run for 2 terms, and that's 8 years that someone can be president. Is that a LeBron James poster behind you? No, it's a different kind of poster, but I'm blocking it because I'm not supposed to be live streaming. I don't want people to know where I am. That's not LeBron James. It's an advertisement. No, it's different. How long can they be? How long can they be in control? FTE treasure chest. That's funny. You thought that was it kind of does. I'm not gonna let you see the whole thing, but that kind of does look like LeBron James and maybe some girl, like a young girl with him. Kinda. We could vote for the same guy for many years. Who was voted? I mean, like, if he was doing that bad, I'm surprised they were voting for him that many times. I am LeBron James. No, you need to put the LESBIAN. You need to take out the L and the L. Keep the LE and take the B and turn it to an S and put BIAN after that. They left. He told me to die. I'm already dead. I'm messing with you. The left kept him in. Oh wow. Okay. I guess everybody's aren't we? He said, "Aren't we all? Are you? I guess you're part of all, so I guess you are too." Did your parents go on vacation with you too, or was it just a little thing for you and your you know who? Yeah, they left him in. That's crazy. You can't leave somebody in there doing a bad job. That's like somebody spitting in your face and you keep inviting them over your house and they spit in your face and they'll be like, I hope they don't spit in my face the next time. It's like, what are you not learning? They're going to spit in your face again. Well, have a great day. All right, Spartius. You have a great day too. Take care, Spartius. Precious Spartius. Hope things get better for everyone. Well, I hope so too. I hope so too, and I think it will. I don't think that it's going to be terrible for us, or at least I should say, I hope things don't become terrible. You know what I mean? Yeah, we will see. We'll definitely see. Only heaven knows, and only time will tell what will happen. You know, we don't know everything. So, Finny McFinster, when you gonna start sending me a little something so I can get something to eat? You haven't shared any photographs of your barn again. I want to see more of your barn. He has a green pasture, no bullshit. Like it's all green and it's beautiful. He has a beautiful barn. He's one of those country boys. I tell you what, in Ireland, they're living it up as military folks. They get to buy a bunch of land and live like rich people, and they get plenty of time off. According to Mister, I don't have a barn. Yes, you do. You live on the barn. I seen it fit. I seen it with my eyes. You live on a barn. You live home on the range. What? Okay. All jokes aside, what is the type of home that you own? Is that like a bungalow? I really, for a while, I thought you had a barn or a farm. I was like, oh, look at him. We live on a farm. That's a nice little farm. But I know there was no animals there, but you still can have a farm with no animals. I wouldn't mind living on a farm. And my dad grew up on a farm because my family is a bunch of farmers in Jamaica. So it's just a lot of farmers. If it's an upstairs, so was it initially a bungalow and you added on to your house? But okay. So I guess it isn't a bungalow once you add that extra addition. Either way, your house is nice. I'm giving you a compliment. You got a beautiful home. Most people here houses do not look like that. Like if I ever do a drive-through of certain neighborhoods, especially the ones that my dad lived in and I grew up around, not necessarily in, you will see, they only show you the beautiful parts of the United States. There are some rough ass parts of USA, and all the homes are really, really old and it just don't look as good. But your house is gorgeous. Excuse me. And I do own a lot of land. No, I wasn't bullshitting. You really do. When you showed me what you had, and I didn't feel like you would have any reason to lie to me, because who am I? But I seen that you had a lot of land. I mean, hey, when you're youngin, and you know what youngins are, right? Is the kids. When yours grow up, they're going to inherit a lot of you're passing down generational wealth, essentially, is what I'm saying. So basically the attic is the size of the house. So same amount of floor space and downstairs, so we put windows in rooms. Okay, so you made the attic another another addition of the house. I got a weird question. You don't have to answer, but in the United States, if you add an addition to your house, which I think this is ridiculous, they make you pay more in taxes for your house. Do they do that in Ireland too, or you could just add another addition as you did and like there is no penalties? You said nope. So nope to what exactly again? I said a couple things. See, okay, that's fair. Like no property tax, like this property tax shit, it makes you not want to buy a house. At least not me. Is I'm like, why am I still paying on something I already paid for? Like we already pay taxes to the country, and then you gotta pay property tax. That doesn't make sense. And then you'll be paying property tax, and your neighborhood looks like shit. No additional tax. That's not bad. Okay, so no additional taxes. Cause I was talking to my one friend, and it's a mutual friend of ours, Finny. And they were saying they wanted to add on to their home. And I thought that was a great idea. And then she was like, oh, well, if I do, the government like charges you for adding to your house. And it's like, what the fuck? You already paid for it. Like, how are you going to tell me I got to pay taxes, extra money on a house I already own? I actually own a plot of land a mile away from here. Got it at a good price. Thinking of building my parents a house there. That'd be good. Have you ever thought of building apartments too? Or is that just something you're not interested in doing? Because it seems like where you live at in Ireland, it's a lot easier and accessible to get land than it is here. Like you really have to have money in order to buy land here. It's very, Unless you have a family unit and all of you live in the same house and all of you stack money for years on end, it is very hard to get ahead in the United States. And I think where everyone loses is most people want to live on their own, and then they struggle, and then like, oh, I got my freedom, but now you live by yourself and you don't have any money. The plan is to build my parents the house and then rent it out when they're gone. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully that won't be for another 60 years or something like that. Your parents will be here for quite some time. Yeah. You got it like that. And you said you're I ain't gonna yell your business out, but the job you have, they pay you well, because people here that have that same job, they don't pay them that much, but they do give them discounts on everything. But I would rather have the money than get discounts so I can buy what the hell I want to buy. You know what I mean? I don't want them to die soon. No, they won't. They won't. They're gonna live a long motherfucking time. But yeah, I guess in the future, when you're an old fuck and you start smelling bad, you'll be able to rent it out. So you don't get so there's no military discounts there. Because what I'm saying is, it's not necessarily like, okay, so the military, right? They don't pay them a lot here, but what they do is give them like food and housing, and it's like, I'd rather have the money. So do they pay you well there, but you don't get discounts, is what you're saying? Because I think that's bullshit how they want to pay you nothing but give you discounts to rely on them. That's why I think it is. It's like a trap. So you got to rely on them. It's like, that's bogus. I often get discounts at McDonald's if I go in on my way home from work in my uniform. Okay, so you going in there like a big ass billboard with your uniform on, like, yeah, I work for the service. I've never seen what the Irish service uniforms look like. What do they look like? Because in the U.S., it depends on the branch. And I'm pretty sure you have the same thing too, like different branches there. Because like Army used to be that Army print. They don't use that one anymore. It's like it kind of looks like a pixelated thing now. Yeah, send me. I want to see a picture of your uniform. That'd be cool. And then the Air Force uniforms look different than the Navy. The Navy, I think the Navy in the U.S. used to be like all white with a cute little hat. And now I think they wear like a blue color. They switch it up every so often. So I don't really know. I don't get paid a crazy amount of money, but I also run an Amazon store, so that's making a fair amount of money. You did say that. You got to put me onto that. You're supposed to be my friend. You got to put me on to how do you make that Amazon store, because I want to have a third source of income. I do. Like, I really want to have a third source of income. So eventually that this, like YouTube, and maybe that will be my two sources of income. So I don't have to come into a 9 to 5 no more. Finny, I'm fucking tired. Like, I want to make more live streams because I'm working this job. I am mentally exhausted. It is so tiring. Each branch has their own version. Okay, so it's just like the USA too. I mean, I can show you around the store if you want, but I don't know. I'm just hoping like nobody like, yeah, she was live streaming while she was working. You know, people do that. So that's why even though they could see that picture, the guy right here, I was kind of trying to like block it out, like doing stuff like this. No, that's not true. So what happened today, like I was saying to you earlier, is that this store is not that busy. So the girl, she's sick. They said she has the flu. So I took it upon myself to wipe the store down from top to bottom because I'm not trying to get sick. But this store doesn't have a lot of foot traffic, if at all. I got 3 more hours until I'm out of here, and I only seen one person. So it's really not that busy. But I'm usually at a store that's 10 minutes away from here. That store is like a mid-tier store. So like you'll be sitting and you'll be like just minding your business, and like 5 to 10 people could walk in and you have to help them. And some people take forever to help, not because of their situation's a little bit challenging. It's just that they just don't understand what you're saying, or they believe that you could do more than you can. No, it's not. This job's not easy. because sometimes you gotta, well, I mean, it's not hard either. I'll say it's intermediate. It's midway. It's mid. It's not the hardest, but I feel like sometimes I work with people that kind of like try to patronize me, and I really don't like that shit. And I catch on to it and I confront them about it. Oh, you're not even here anymore, are you? Are you here anymore, Benny? I mean, if you're here, put a one in the chat, Finn. I was telling you something, but if you left, I understand. But what I was saying was, even if you're not here, is that this job's not hard, but there is a lot to take in. And when there's a lot to take in, sometimes you'll miss things. And I do have anxiety, especially when someone's like eyeballing you and watching everything you do to see if you're messing up. So I catch myself fucking up sometimes, and I feel like they'll try to like patronize me and like talk to me like I'm an idiot or something. And it's like, bro, I'm not retarded. I just don't know how to do this because I'm not familiar with it. You have more experience with this than I do. You know what I mean? I'm not here. No, I left. Oh, good. Now I can be myself. But but I don't like, that's the one thing, Finny, I'm dead ass serious about. I don't like about this job is like, some people think because you're not good at one thing. For example, for me, I'm not good at this job that as well as I could be and familiar with the system. They act like I'm stupid or something. I'm like, bro, I don't understand the system. I don't understand the system. They don't have a version of the system where I could download it on my phone and practice and get familiar with everything. And so I only get to get familiar with the system and get to learn it when someone's in front of me, which is annoying within itself because that person has stuff to do. And I can't always keep their accounts open because maybe they don't want you to. You are stupid and you are retarded. But I just don't rock with that shit. And I just have to realize at the end of the day that people are perceptions, reality, and people are going to think what they think about you. Yeah, that's pretty sucky. Yeah, come on, you can tell with somebody by the way they talk to you, how they think about you. And like, I'm a psych major. I pick up on that shit like that. The one guy, he was talking about something. Let's just say it at that. And he looks at me and he goes, "Oh, do you know what that means?" It's like, motherfucker, I didn't ask you what it meant, right? So that means I understand what you're talking about. Hello? It's like, why are you asking me mid-conversation, what does something mean? Or do I understand? If I didn't say something to you, what the fuck makes you think I don't understand that? And I'm not even trying to be funny, but most people have like an elementary school, especially Americans, and I'm pretty sure you picked up on it, Finny. Most Americans have an elementary school, if middle school, barely middle school vocabulary. And I'm like, you have not said anything where I'll be like, oh, I don't know what that means. Or I have the I'm incapable of looking it up, even if I didn't understand it. I would say, what, how many words he said that I didn't know? 0, because he didn't say anything that was hard to understand. As Americans, yeah, Americans' vocabulary is minute. It really is. It's minuscule. Like, because a lot of us don't read, and a lot of people are just passed through the schooling system. They really are. Like, when I was a teacher, I seen it. It'll be kids that's in high school, and they would write a paper, and it's like, bro, all you really had to do was look up the synonym for certain words, so you don't keep reusing and replaying the same word over and over again. But a lot of people don't do that. What's that red cat doing? Is that red cat trying to blow in your pee-pee? You're a weirdo. You disgust me. For you disgusting me, I think you owe me, like, I don't know. You owe me some pounds. No way. Yes, pounds where you live. The Irish pound. That's a dog? No, it's not. That's a cat. Hang on. Bro, that is a cat. It got whiskers. Oh yeah, the Euro. That is a cat, bro. You don't know your animals. You don't know your animals. But nevertheless, I noticed that about the people I work with. I don't have that happen often, but when it does happen, I find it utterly annoying. And I also think there's an undertone of racism there too. I do. And I don't say it often, but I do think there's like an undertone of racism, like, black person, you're not learning as fast with this system. And it's like, bro, who the fuck would learn fast if the training sucked? The training here is bad. It is really bad. I got ushered in. I got thrown in with, it just didn't make any sense. Like, now I'm getting hang of it, but This company doesn't train people properly. I'm the biggest racist this world has ever seen. Bullshit. Bullshit. If you were, you wouldn't be here. If you were, I could see it now. All hell would break loose because I would have cursed you out. You would have cussed me out, and I'd be ready to fuck you up. Racist my butt. Ha ha ha. Now I don't fuck the people at my job though with that shit. I don't be rocking with them, and then I'll be listening to them talk amongst themselves. And it's like, bro, like you're not really talking about any. And keep in mind, when I'm talking to y'all, I'm not gonna be using a certain vocabulary. I only feel like it's necessary as if I'm doing some research or something. Some people I just don't feel like are worth it. I'm not saying y'all not, but not all the time it's worth using. And I'll be listening to them. I'm like, y'all not talking about no intellectual, like, superior stuff. It's just, like, mediocrity at best. Like, get the fuck out of here. Hopefully this lady don't come in here. Okay, she did. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, you think you're a comedian, huh? You're a comedian. This conversation got too deep for me. Shut the fuck up. It's gotten too deep. As soon as I throw the R word in there, you're like, it's a little too deep for my liking. I think I'm going to exit stage left. But it is true. It is true, though. But if that makes you uncomfortable, I'll leave it be. But I do believe that. This store is dusty. Like, this store, I can be openly, yeah, I mean, you could be. As long as you be sending me some money, I don't give a fuck. You could call me whatever. I don't care. Somebody was like, oh, would you care if somebody called you da-da-da-da-da, but they gave you $100 or $1,000? I'm like, they can call me whatever. I don't care because it don't make... I don't know them like that. I'm only kidding. I know. I don't care. But if somebody was to do that, I'm like, go ahead and call me that and send me the money. I'm like, yep, I'll be that all the way to Walmart. Because that's where I take my monies, to Walmart. Not all the time, mainly mom and pop. What's going on with you? I've been talking about myself. Any, like, what's going on with you other than the trip? Have you had any, like, cool food to eat? I mean, they haven't raised an eyebrow. Which is good for you that they haven't raised an eyebrow. But I mean, like, if you're in the wrong neighborhood and you go nigga, 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 you, not them, and you're saying that to them, and somebody hears that in passing, I mean, I'm pretty sure some eyebrows will be raised and a couple fingers might be wagged in your face. They were like, no, you don't say that. I'm good. Not much special happening for me right now. I mean, that's good. It doesn't have to be a whole bunch. You got your vacation with your boo thing and your parents. I mean, but have you had any like any special meals? Nah, don't go spouting it out in the public. Spouting what in public? Your little teacup, short and stout. This is your handle. This is your spout. When Finny gets tipped over, what was that song? Tip me over and pour me out. I don't remember that middle part of the song. I actually forgot. Not really, just the usual. Okay, you eating fizzy wickets and beans. You're the only person here. I know. I don't know. The other people left. I don't care. I do have a reason why people aren't here. And it's because, I haven't been live streaming probably since I got this job. I got this job in about late November. So what's happening is because I'm not live streaming as much, I don't get put out into the algorithm as much as I used to. So I'm at the bottom now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I live stream every other day so this doesn't happen again. Because this was happening before when I would live stream every 3 days. Yeah. I can't hold a conversation like this, laughing my ass off. Okay. That's fine. You can't hold a conversation like this. It's okay. We know you a little slow. So all right, slow-mo. Well, you have to talk about like rainbows and dogs. Yeah, I just got to put myself back out in the algorithm. It's not hard to do. I realize, so I've been live streaming for 30 minutes. If I could do like 30 to 45 minutes or even 35, that could be like the sweet area. Then if I keep doing it, I get ushered in. I sent you a pic when I was getting my hair cut and you called me a lady. You was really mad about that? I'm like, who's that young lady? That means you look like a nice young lady. Now your haircut look good. Your haircut look good. I see you at the barber chair, in the barber chair. What is it like? So I got a question. So what is it like at an Irish barber shop? Cause like a black barber shop, it's a whole bunch of men talking and stuff like that. And they have different things. Like they even started putting barber shops and strip clubs. Like black men love the barber shop. That wasn't a cut. That was it before it was cut. Oh, it was before it was cut. So you got a picture of what your hair looks like now. Now that it's cut. I mean, your hair looks fine. You look nice and healthy because you're young. You got nice, healthy, silky white people hair. It's all bouncy. People talking while you're getting their hair cut. Okay. Because black men be talking about everything under the sun at the barbershop. I remember there's a barbershop in Burlington called Ike's Barbershop. And it's in, and my friend, he would go get his hair cut there. And he was like, yeah, if a girl with a big butt walks by the barbershop, everybody runs to the window to look at the girl's butt. I was like, wow, that's so funny. Men are funny. Black barbershops are different creature, though. It is different because, like I was telling you, they'll have, like, barbershops at the strip club. Or, like, I went to one. I don't think this was normal, though. This motherfucker was watching a porno at the barbershop. It's like, well, how do you get off with this man cutting your hair? You watch your pinky get back shots. That was weird. It was so weird. It's like a communal place they go. It is. You know what? I can like correlate that with, I guess the word I'm looking for is like when I went to Turkey, the bathhouse for women and men were like the equivalent of the nail shop and barber shop and the hair salon here in the USA. Because it is a place where people just sit and talk. And the barber shop, that's definitely what black men do. But like, because I'm female, when I'm at the barber shop, they'll like limit what they talk about until I leave, which I respect. So I don't want to be hearing about your sex capades. But women at the hair salon, women be talking about their sex capades. They're like, yeah, Rodney did this and he was a freak and he's nasty and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay. Some weird church. It's like a weird church. Well, that's a cursed church. Those black barbershops. They don't be talking about anything godly up in there. They do not be talking about anything godly in there. I can't wait for the winter time to be over. Has it been snowing there? Because it's snowing here. I could show you the snow. Right now, it's 3 p.m. I think over there it'd be like 15, 16. Like 15, 16. I had to add 12 to this. It snowed over there too. I wonder if it's because of that fucking fog. Have you been getting that fog over in Ireland too? Like that fucking fog has been all over the planet. That fog was here. And it doesn't normally get foggy here. And I was like, damn, I wonder if that fog has something to do with the snow. I don't know. I could be just overthinking, but it's 9 p.m. there. Okay, it's 9 p.m. Well, Ireland. No fog. But did you get that fog? Do you know what I'm talking about? Because everyone over the world was like, yo, there is a fog. And, Finny, that fog was so dense that you could barely see through the fog. Like, you would have to drive at least maybe 5 to 10 miles per hour on the highway because it was so dense you couldn't see through that. It was like you could cut that fog with a knife. No fog. Lucky you. I guess maybe the part of Ireland you lived in was saved from that fucking fog. Oh, good. I was about to say, I hope that guy don't come in here. I'm about to say, I cannot help you with anything you got inside that box, my guy. I'm glad there's no fog in Spain. And you said you didn't see any before you left. Okay, that's probably why you didn't see the fog. A lot of people were complaining that there was fog in Ireland. You know, Ireland, from what I've heard, Ireland gets foggy. So I guess that's normal, but it was like a different kind of fog. But that snow, I could do without the snow. Like, there's mounds of snow over here I'm looking at. I don't know if you want to see it or not, but there's a parking lot across from the store. And it's snow, it's dirty snow, of course, because they just took the, what is that? They took the plower and just went like that. Yeah, you get fog there. I sent you a picture of my hair on Insta. Check it out when you're done the live. Yeah, I'll check it out. I think that I'm going to end the live now because I think that it's about to get a little busy in here and I don't want to have to be rude and end abruptly. But I think it is about to get a little busy in here, and I gotta act like I care. Yeah. But I'm gonna check it out right now, and I'm gonna log off, okay? Because I think some people may be making their way. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I made sure the store looked like it's a. I'll tell you later. All right, yay. Okay, ass eater. I see you later, booty man. Bye bye. Bye, loser.